Hi there, team. Coach Steve here for another week. Thank you so much for tuning in last week. And people actually did tune in. That was really nice. I wasn't sure if anyone would watch it, but YouTube tells me that some of you did. So thank you very much. And that's given me some encouragement to do it again. Speaking of doing it again, you might have noticed that last week I said on camera that I'd be doing this weekly. And that was something that I said with the intention of keeping myself accountable by making a testament or a promise to you. And this was I was reminded of this by Sarah McCaig. Thank you, Sarah, when we ran into each other at the cafe the other day, where she said, "Hey, you're going to do those weekly? That's really cool. I'm going to watch the video." And I said, "Oh, yeah, shit, I do need to do that. That's something that I made a promise about." And it with the I do this often if I know I need to get something done, and I know that I'm going to be either lazy or procrastinate or things are going to get in the way. I'll tell multiple people that this is what's happening, with the goal of the next time I see them, they'll say, "Hey, how's that training for X going for? Or how's that side hustle you got going on at the gym?" um, it, 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 I think it's a good way that we can use those around us, and telling the right people, I think, is important as well. Those friends who do keep us accountable and who are genuinely interested in what we're doing. And that's what us coaches are here for you as well. We're really interested and invested in your success in and out of the gym. So we love when people tell us stuff, things they're working towards, writing the goals on the goals board. All of that goes a long way for a goal to stay at the forefront of your mind. Now, here I am again telling you I'm going to do this weekly, and I guess I am at this point. Hey, we've got so much going on at the gym today. Before we get into that, though, there's a really special announcement that I spoke about today in class. I also spoke about it on Wadboard this morning, and that's about the Melbourne Marathon that's happening tomorrow. Now we have a few people doing the full marathon. Elliot Hardman, Joey Cutler, both have been training really hard towards this. Joe in particular. Joe this time last year had a really serious knee injury. He couldn't walk for a long time. Trained himself up, did a marathon, I'm not sure which one, and has been running pretty consistently ever since. I often see him, and he doesn't know this, but I often see him running early morning around the Albert Park area, and he's one of those blokes who's training when no one's watching, and that's, I think, going to be uh, indicative of a really good time on Sunday. Elliot's another one. So Elliot has had some ups and downs with his training for sure, battling a bit of injury and niggles, and he's gradually been building up his kilometres to work towards this full marathon. He's been with us pretty much since the start of the year, Elliot, and has had a terrific year of just improving his range of motion, mobility. He was always a strong guy, but was quite stiff, and he's showing it off with the marathon tomorrow. Emma Gibson. Emma's had an awesome couple of months of training. She came over to us about 6 months ago, I think, and has since then improved her nutrition, just out of sight, made some huge changes there, and has ran a 10K, the Brighton 10K, and this is going to be her half marathon. I reckon that's right. She did a half marathon. I think it was a Great Ocean Road one as well. So this is her second one of the year. So good luck to Emma. The last two people are people who we're going to spend a bit more time with, Kane and Trent Malcolmson. So you might know Kane and Trent. They're the second lot of twins we have in the gym. And Kane and Trent have been working towards this full marathon for the whole year. And what makes their situation special is that they'll be pushing around in a stroller their dad, Ross Malcolmson, who earlier this year was diagnosed with motor neuron disease, one of the nastiest conditions out there. And the boys have not only been training, but raising money for M&D Victoria. And this is a not-for-profit organisation that provides support for families who are having to go through this from one of their loved ones. So providing things like counselling, just simple materials like a wheelchair. There's a lot of costs that come along with not only a lot of costs that come along with getting something serious like this, and the onset of it is quite quick. So yeah, really awful condition, and the boys have just, yeah, it really astounds me what they've done this year. They had the goal of raising $42,000 for MND Victoria, $1,000 for each kilometre. As I sit here today, it is up to $52,000 for MND Victoria. And this, to put this into perspective, they are currently the number one donor. Ross Malcolmson's the number one donor for any participant in the Melbourne Marathon, which I think is just an incredible effort from Ross for the boys, and also for you guys, because at Fitlab we have dug into our pockets and contributed towards this. We've put together about $2,500 towards this cause. A lot of that was raised at the trivia night this year, when we all had not only a great night, but also managed to have a fundraising effort, which was just huge at the time, and a real testament to our community and our culture, and it goes to show, like, your money's going to somewhere really good. So I hope you're proud of your efforts. We're really proud of the boys' efforts too, and we wish them the very best tomorrow. We will be, I hope that we can see this before the race, there'll be a group of us around Catani Gardens in St Kilda, and we'll have a little cheer squad for all the crew doing the race. Okay, news. Heaps going on at the moment. Hybrid Engine made a cracking start 2 weeks ago, and this is our 10-week program in the lead up to High Rocks Melbourne. And it's been interesting seeing people get in the pain cave, exploring new energy systems, doing workouts longer than what they usually do, and building their aerobic energy system. It's also been nice seeing people get on their run program and work towards a pace that's relative for them, building up that aerobic base. And credit to Coach Toby, who's put in a marvellous effort here. We've got a packed gym for most classes. We've got 2 classes happening in the gym, which is really nice to see as well. So yeah, we look forward to seeing what you guys can accomplish. We've got a High Rock Sim. I believe it's November 29. Don't hold me on that, on a Saturday. So that'll be the first little benchmark we'll work towards. Nutrition Spring Clean has just come to an end. We're week 6 of that. And this is it was a 6-week nutrition program that I was running in the gym. And yeah, the results so far have been phenomenal, not just body composition results, but the general well-being and energy of people, sleep improvements, mental clarity improvements, and also the feedback has been that just the general knowledge about nutrition has really improved. So this is the cool thing about doing one of these programs. You can do 6 weeks and gain a bunch of knowledge, learn some tips and tricks, and that stays with you for life. Because there can be some stuff that some traps that you're falling into day to day that you may not know that you are until it's laid out for you on paper. Like, oh, this is how many calories you're eating, this is how short you are with protein, and yeah, that's showing up in the results we've had so far. So we're really proud of those guys. So far, we've had check-ins with Bill and Tina, and both of them have had marvelous results, and that's going to continue when we do our check-ins next week. Other stuff. We had a great workout today. Everyone enjoyed it, which was really cool. It's nice when people enjoy the workouts. Some of them we're not going to enjoy. That's just part of the beast. We've got to do things we don't enjoy and do things we do enjoy, and that makes the things that we do enjoy worth it. I had a question, and this is how I think I'm going to theme some of these sessions, because I get a lot of questions throughout the week from members, people online asking me questions about training, nutrition, lifestyle. And one of the questions today said, hey, I really enjoyed that workout. I felt really fit doing it. Why is that? Is that because I'm more of a power athlete? And I had to think about this, and because there's a lot that we could go through. The workout was a partner workout with an equal work-rest ratio. So you might be working hard for 1 minute, resting for 1 minute. And this is going to feel very different to, say, a 15-minute piece of thrusters and burpees. With work-rest interval, whether it's today we were doing barbell and body weight work, you're going to have a high, call it creatine phosphate anaerobic energy system surge, and then you're going to rest and that'll back off. And then in that time, you're going to recover and then you're going to go again. So it's very normal, especially when the work is about a minute, to feel quite strong in that period of time. The reason for that is that you're not going to the peak of your anaerobic system. That would happen 90 seconds if you to do something consistently. And you're given enough time, usually a whole minute, to recover between efforts. And if you're fit enough, your aerobic energy system will be able to get your energy back up so that you can execute at a high intensity again. So think of it like an effort like this. We do a bunch of work, we get fatigued, but then the aerobic energy system kicks back up when we are in that rest period. We get back up to there. In time for the next interval, we're able to go again at the same intensity. And we can just repeat that over and over until the aerobic energy system can't keep up. So yeah, it is very normal to feel, if you are fit, to feel strong doing those things. And that's where the opportunity for upscaling can come, of increasing the weight of the thruster or the clean in this case, or increasing the pace of the workout as long as the mechanics are sound. So it is a really good sign that you're feeling fit during that. It's also, when we leave the gym, it is sometimes nice to leave like you've left everything on the table, but that shouldn't happen every day. We don't want to be coming in here and just suffering every time and lying on the ground at the end, praying for God. It should be a case of leaving the gym in a better way than you came in and using it to better your life, not to take away from the rest of your life. So if you left today like, yeah, that was good, I'm pretty pumped, I'm feeling good, I can go out coffee with my mates and string a sentence together, and I'm feeling more mentally acute and my muscles are feeling good, my joints are feeling good, that's a win. That's fitness right there. And that's what's going to keep you doing this for a long period of time. I think might be just the culture we live, we're highly stimulated a lot of the time. We are searching for the next hit of dopamine and adrenaline. This is a big topic. This probably deserves another video. But we're always searching for that next hit of dopamine and adrenaline. But if we're continually hitting that same high dopamine adrenaline response in a workout, like crushing ourselves every time to the point that we're like fuzzy inside, then every time you come into the gym, you're going to be searching for that feeling, like an addict would search for a feeling when they're going for a substance. That's a hook that is not healthy, and it's all fine to enjoy exercise and have it as a habit for you, but when you're relying on it to feel good, I think that's a deeper problem. I think we should already be feeling good at just a baseline level and using exercise to enhance our lives. Now, it's not always going to be black and white. Sometimes you'll be feeling average, you'll come in and then you feel good. Awesome. I love stories like that. But if that's constant and you come in and you're flat, you need that dopamine hit, that adrenaline hit to feel good, and then you feel flat for the other 23 hours of the day, that's when we're going to look at lifestyle. I'm going to leave you with that. And one quick shout out to my good friend Kwan. Kwan has been a member for the last 3 years and he's relocating to Singapore, and we're really going to miss you, Kwan. Kwan is one of the best movers in the gym, very coachable, listens to people, talks to people. When he came into the gym, he had no kids, and now he's got 2 kids. So it's been really nice seeing him grow in that time and managed to keep a smiling face despite his lack of sleep and lifestyle stresses that come when you've got 2 young kids. But yeah, we're going to miss quite a lot, particularly 6 a.m. classes, 9 a.m. classes. He's been a staple of. If anyone wants to join Quine and myself for a coffee at Bodhi on Monday at 10 a.m. after the 9 a.m. class, please join us for that. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. It's going to be a big week on the floor. Just seeing if I've missed anything. Nope. All right. Take care. We'll see you during the week.